Hi, I'm Michelle Ward, and this is Crafting with Chaos. Today, I'll be showing you how to make this 3D castle. It has 4 parts to it, but the battlements here will go in the same instructional video because the tops are the same. The bodies are essentially the same, but this one's taller, so there are a few more parts to it because you can't fit it on the same paper to cut out. I'm really proud of the battlements tops because I think it's a great engineering thing. But this middle part is the part that sits on top of here, and it's really sturdy. I'm just really proud of that. And I have windows. Each of the pieces of the castle has a hole cut out of the middle of the bottom, not the middle of the castle, the middle of the bottom, so that you can put a tea light in, and the windows would light up, which you could see if I could sufficiently get it dark enough and still show up on video. Unfortunately, when I turn off the lights, the camera flash turns on. The light on the camera turns on, and you can't see it anyway. With the taller pieces, like the taller battlements and the tower, it's kind of hard to get the light from just this tea light up into these top windows. So you can get fairy lights and put a string of fairy lights in there. They can be kind of hard to wrangle, but I found these on Amazon, and I think they might work, except they're these little things that light up, you know, like lights. Anyway, there are these little lights that have this tab in the bottom, and you take it out and the LED lights up, and you can actually see that. And you could get it. I'm not gonna be able to get my hands in there. I'll be able to do it in that. Well, I still don't know if you can see that or not, but it might give off a little more light in there. I also, when I made these, I thought, oh, I'm going to put orange vellum in them. And that was not such a great idea. Well, actually, it's not the vellum in particular that makes it not work as well. It's the thickness of the vellum. So when I do it next time, I will get a thinner piece of vellum so that the light shines through better. This is a little too opaque. Anyway, as I was saying, you take this little thing out and then you put it back in. Now the problem with these would be that you can't turn them on and off in here. So choose what would work best. Actually, they might work well in the battlements because I put a hole in the top here too, so you could put that in there and turn that on. You don't really need it for the shorter battlement, but it might work well for the taller one. Hope you're ready for part 1, which is the tower. Let's get started. This is for the tower, and you already kind of know what I'm going to do here. So first, start by folding these. because it's already very tall, I put all the walls together, and I put the floor and roof separately. Otherwise I couldn't fit it on a 12 by 12 sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in again. Got a window at each. Okay, I was thinking I put 2 windows on one wall, but I didn't. I was thinking I put it on the wrong side there. I just realized it doesn't matter. This is the inside now. Just gonna string glue everywhere. Ow! Hot. Okay, now this is the floor. This is going to turn into the roof, but first let's get the floor in. I don't know if you can see this, but it's turning out that it's hard to bend on those. So make sure you're on the creases. Okay. Which side should I start from? I think I'm going to start from here. That's gonna make it worse. See, I've just realized that I put the floor in the top. Now, as we saw before, I was doing a fantastic job putting the bottom on the tower until I realized I was gluing it upside down. So, rather than start over again, I decided to cut another bottom and just put it on the bottom, and I'll figure out the roof part in a little bit. So I'm going to make the bottom of the tower now. I'm gonna do it kind of like I did before when I was doing it really well. Oh, I hope that was on right. Nope. Well, it's close enough. Right now, I'm going to put the roof for the tower together. So this is the roof that goes on the tower, and this will be the cone that goes atop that roof. So this go like that right now. There's the cone roof. So, question is, how do I fix it here? With my accidental roof. I stopped talking at this point because I can't think and formulate speech at the same time. I originally planned to glue 2 opposite tabs to the inside of the building walls to attach the pyramid roof to the tower, but I couldn't do that because the accidental floor was in the way. I decided to fold those opposite tabs all the way under and glue them to the floor/roof instead. To glue the cone roof overhang in place, I flipped the remaining opposite tabs on the pyramid roof up and glued them to the inside of the cone overhang to keep it in place. It's a little crooked. But it'll do. So there's my tall tower. Thank you for joining me for Crafting with Chaos. You can find today's project on my website at michellewarddesigns.com. Please like and subscribe my channel and move on to the next video. It's a good one.